Hi, this is Mary and welcome back to my channel. Happy 2023. Here we are in 2023. Anyway, you're probably thinking, why does she have lipstick there? And this as well. I'll tell you why. No, this is not, I'm not selling makeup or anything. I got to thinking about, there's a lot of things that Tim Holtz has out there and, on the market. And I thought about buying his stuff, and I'm thinking, his stuff is just kind of expensive. And I just can't bring myself to buying it. I don't know why. But anyway, I had this idea to try lipsticks and things like that. And I wanted to see if they would have almost the same sort of properties in them. So anyway, this is what I found. This is just... You don't have to do it too dark or anything like that. Okay, so I don't even know what color that is. We're just going to leave it out. And then what I like to do is take a paper towel. This is kind of like a video learning new techniques, what you can use. Instead of using maybe something like Tim Holtz. I'm not saying his stuff is not good, because I like a lot of Tim Holtz stuff. Now, when you first kind of put it down, that might look kind of darker there. But you may not want to do it as heavy as I did there. Okay, we want to take this other one and just kind of lightly go here or there with it. There we go. I'm going to put that there, and this is just a paper towel. The paper towel's not wet or anything, it's dry. And we're just going to go over this. And I really think it's sort of pretty in a way. No, and by the way, I did not put those lipsticks on my lips, so they are basically not have ever been used. It's just when you buy things, you think, oh, I think that would look nice on me, or sometimes you look at a photo in a magazine and think, oh, that would look nice. But then when you get the product, I didn't really want to, say, well, I don't want this anymore or whatever. I just thought I'd keep it, and I thought maybe I'd use it. But I never did. So anyway, this kind of gives you an idea of what you can do. Let me see if I can show you a little bit closer how this does. And it doesn't feel sticky or anything. It's got it just feels like the paper, and it's not even coming off on my finger. Okay. So you're probably thinking, well, what are you going to do with this stuff? Well, it's Lip Glow. This stuff has just really gotten old, and you know how old, how makeup is when it gets older. I can't use real old makeup. Anyway, you shouldn't really. Well, you could, I guess, if you wanted to, but I don't like to use real old makeup. So I'm just sort of putting this here and there and everywhere like that. Not really caring where I put it, because this is just going to be like a trial thing here. I only tried this out like last night to see if it would work. Now, if somebody else has already tried this, and maybe it's on Pinterest, I really don't know. But I didn't get it from anybody. I just something I thought of. Now then. Sorry, it's really bad lighting in here. But anyway, let me see if I can adjust that one. Nope. I was going to say, with this, there's a little bit of sparkle in that. I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, you can barely see it. And on here, it's not as noticeable. But I'm not saying you have to use the Avon brand, but those just happen to be Avon. But I'm just thinking, like, even if you were to buy even the cheap stuff, I don't know, do they make cheap makeup anymore? I don't know. But anyway, so you can, this actually, the one I just put on with this stuff here, or sorry, it looks like it would be wet, but it's not, it's dry. There you can kind of see some sheen there, kind of right there. So I'm just saying, you know, you can use different things. You know, it's just kind of a trial and error, I guess. I don't know. I'm just trying things out. I'm not saying I'll never buy any Tim Holtz, you know, those distress crowns or whatever. I think that's what they're called. And I might buy some, you know, in the near future. I have no idea. But, I kind of wanted to give this a go and see what this would look like. Now, this particular lipstick has no really any sheen to it. So see, that's what happens when you go a little bit too dark, and, you know, so I guess if you didn't really want to use the paper towel, you could use your finger. Now see, that looks kind of wet to me, but it's not. This is all dry right in here. But anyway, I thought that would be really cool to kind of see what that looks like, you know. Anyway, you can kind of get an idea or a feel for that sort of thing. And when I was trying it out last night, this is what I did. I just did random things to see what it would be like. And see, that's that lip gloss or whatever you want to call it. That's that there. But anyway, I just wanted to encourage you to try different techniques and, you know, use different things to create. I mean, maybe you have some lipstick in your stash that you don't like anymore or whatever, you know. Or maybe, you know, just try it. You might enjoy it or like it, I don't know. But you might like the results of it, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I thought I would actually start on something, and now I'm kind of putting that little mini journal, what do you want to call it, off to the side right now. And I'm going to go ahead and use these things that I have that are in front of me right now, along with some other things. I'm just going to, those look kind of, I mean, they would be pretty, but they were just too dark for me. I don't like real dark lipstick. So anyway, I really like how that turned out. So now what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to, I need to find my wonderful ruler here. I'm just going to kind of rip this up here. Use my ruler. Oh yeah, that's cool. That rips up nicely, doesn't it? I'm just kind of doing some scraps here and really just kind of working on things that I have in my stash. Ugh. It's a little bit harder, I guess, to rip stuff like that up. I don't know. I think this might be real light cardstock. I did not make these impressions. A lot of these folders I don't have. These were given to me several years ago, actually. And I kind of forgot about them. I had them in my file, and I thought, oh gosh, I have these in here, and I've kind of forgotten about them. Now I do have Tim Holtz Distress inks that I use, and that sort of thing. Isn't that fun? I'm trying to stay on camera, and I go off camera a lot. What can I say? Ugh. Oh dear. Ugh. I apologize for my voice. I think I probably already told you that I had been ill for about a month, and I had gotten laryngitis really bad, and for some reason my regular voice just has decided to not come back for a while, I guess. Maybe it's on vacation, I don't know. Anyway, I would love to go on vacation. I go from one thing to another, don't I? Yes, I do. Well, anyway, this is just an ordinary sheet of copy paper. Nothing great about it, actually. And I'm going to do some randomness here. And let me think here. I probably should have already had my stuff out. And I don't know why I didn't. But I sure didn't, did I? No, I did not. Well, anyway, I could use bits and pieces of this and that, and just kind of use up my scraps a little bit. I have other scraps. Oh, yes, I do. Gosh, I'd forgotten what I had. Yes, I do tend to forget what I have. We're just gonna take some random bits and bobs here. It's such old paper that it rips really well. Anyway, if you're watching this video and you have something you'd like to work on too, you can just craft along with me if you'd like. Anyway, I'm just tearing up different things here and gonna see what I have. I guess I could let you see what I'm digging through. How about that? Okay. See, this is Tim Holtz here. This stuff. I could probably use that, put that in there. Oh, let's see, what else do I have in here? See this stuff right here? This is part of some old wallpaper. That was never in my house or anything, but this is from a project that was from kindergarten for me. I still remember my teacher's name from kindergarten. Her name was Miss Taylor. And she was a really fun teacher. I don't remember what we made, but I do remember that was the wallpaper that I was given to use in my project. So, well, it's amazing. My mother used to keep all kinds of things, and so that's why I still have that, would you believe? I have some more tucked away, but it's not like really large pieces or anything. Like here is some of the, you know, flower. No, those were the flowers. Those were the stems, leaves, whatever you want to call it. So anyway, oh, see, here's some more of that right there. It was real wallpaper. I don't know that I would want that in my house. Maybe that was the thing back then. Ooh, I almost gave it away. I don't want to give it away. I don't want to give my age away. No, I don't want that either. Here's some things from an old music book. Just different things in here. I probably should use, oh, well, let's put that in the pile. Let's start out with that anyway, first of all. And again, I'm just using up my scraps from my stash. There's nothing difficult or hard about this at all. I don't know what that is, but it's going to get covered up anyway, right? Right. And this is just me making, these are probably tags and things like that. Oh my goodness. Oh, why don't I ever think about this? I never do. I want to use my glue book, and I probably should put it off to the side. I'm trying to craft at my desk, but I leave so little room for myself, you know. Plus, I don't understand with YouTube, but I cannot seem to get a full, they call it a full window. It keeps wanting to squash them down, squash my videos down. But I decided not to really worry about it, you know. This is all going to be very randomly done here. So if I have to glue off camera, which that would probably be very boring to watch anyway, then that's what I'm going to have to do. Let's make sure everything is glued down. Oh, good. Let's take up some of the, I guess that glue is pretty strong. I wanted to go with this stuff here. Yeah, I just covered that up, didn't I? I did. I know I did. I did. So I'm just gonna probably maybe come in like that. That's what I'm gonna do right there. There would probably be better light in here if I had done this during the day, but I had some laundry to get done, so, and other things. I like to eat early in the day too, so I had to make, I like to eat my dinner if I'm here anyway, not at work. But when I'm home, I like to eat my dinner like around 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I usually start getting really, really hungry. Well, let me get these out too. Don't hide those under whatever. I don't think I'm off camera right here. No, I'm not. So there's going to be like different thicknesses of things here. So I'm just going to... Oh, let me see. You know, I could just tear that if I wanted to. And put it here. What you think? Like I said, this is just going to be very random. Super duper random. But anyway, I was hoping that I like the lipstick idea, actually. It's a good way for me to use my lipsticks to where they can be useful. Oops. I can't believe I did that. Oh, well, that doesn't matter. Whatever. And I don't want that there for some reason. Let's go with some wording here, maybe. watch that get stuck to my book. Yep. I don't want it to get so stuck to the book. Gee whiz willikers. I've decided to put it up here. You know what? I think there's going to be some areas where, brother, well, I can just trim that off later. Is that going to move on me after I put it down? I hope not. I hope not. Let's see. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, this is going to be kind of, well, this is going to be sort of thick unless I really don't like how straight the edges are. Sorry, I tend to go off camera. I'm still learning. It's been a while since I've done YouTube videos or any other kind of videos. So you're just gonna have to be patient with me, folks. Ugh. Go over that way. Is that upside down? Oop. I think it was upside down, or was it? Yeah, I think it was. Oh well. Not gonna worry about it right now. I'm going to try to do this really fast. As fast as I can, anyway. I tend to be very methodical. And then I overthink everything. And I shouldn't do that. And if I didn't already say this, I can't remember if I did or not, but I had just had 27 subscribers for the longest time, and then I got a new subscriber, and I so appreciate you joining or liking my video. I really do appreciate that. I know there's so many videos now that have so many views and everything like that, and I'm going to try to create more content. Because I know creating content is important in order to have, you know, more likes or whatever. But I'd like to hear your comments too. That would be really nice. And I would love that. So. Let me know that you like my channel and everything like that. It's kind of, it's coming along, I feel like. I have to kind of think what I want to do, you know, but doesn't everybody who makes videos? I have to kind of think what they do. Oops, here I was off camera again. Now this is like decoupage paper, so it's like tissue paper. And I'm sure I didn't really have to describe that, but I did anyway. Yeah. Well, there you go. And let's see how that does. Like I said, this is just very, very random. And this is Tim Holtz. You know, there's a lot of things that Tim Holtz makes that I really like. It's just that sometimes I can be overly picky about what I buy, you know, and I think, well, should I buy that? And I'm always waiting for stores like Hobby Lobby or some place like that to put maybe I waited too long to find sales on or discounts, say like on those distressing crayons or whatever. And let me think. Will that look right there? Oh, it's too late now because I've got to put it down. Oh dear. Let me get my little tool here. Just kind of gently push out the, maybe push out the wrinkles. There we go. That doesn't look bad there, does it? That's kind of off camera, isn't it? There. If I had a wider view, you see it better, so much better. And I don't want to bump my camera, so I'm going to look through my stash a little bit more. I found this. And I know everything is cookie and it's not really, well, you know, everybody's got a certain way that they create. And here I am overthinking it again and again and again and again. Why do I do that? Just stop it, Mary. Just stop it. So I hope everybody has had a good start to their 2023. My husband and I did not do much of anything on that day. We had to work. We both had to work that day. Thankfully, the place we work at closed at a decent hour. And then, of course, came home. We had dinner, and you know how it goes. And then you just, I have 2 lazy boys, and and you just get comfortable watching TV. Don't really think about anything else. Just relaxing from work. This is just all a lot of gluing and pasting and gluing. It's just, I'm all over the map here. Now maybe I can go ahead and use, just go ahead and tear this. I mean, I like a little bit of neutral, but I don't want it to be too neutral. And it's really cool to be able to use my little wallpaper. I know what you're thinking. Maybe she'll slip up and say how old that wallpaper is. Nope, not doing it. Anyway. There is no rhyme or reason to me how I'm sticking these down. I love this tool, but it can be messy. I'd rather the tool to be messy than my fingers, though. In fact, I do have some glue stuck to my fingers. I like to use Zig glue, too. And for those corners and things that like to be really obstinate. So just kind of glue those down a little bit there. Okay. And if you want to know what kind of a glue stick I'm using a glue stick from Simon Says. And obviously, they're not sponsoring me. Are you kidding? Not that I would mind. What is this? Oh. More. You know, why did that not stick down? Excuse me. You're supposed to stick down. I don't know, why is that not sticking down? Now, stick down. I have no idea why it's doing that. Well, for the love of I don't know what here. Just stay down, please. Okay. Maybe I'll just go over it with something else. How about that? Maybe that'll help to stick it down. I don't know. Our weather today has been rather cloudy. We did see the sunshine for a brief moment, and then it hid itself up under a cloud again. Typical of weather here in Indiana. Yeah. So I think that might help it to hold it down. See, there's just really no rhyme or reason to this. And you're probably saying, well, she used that stuff. When's she going to use it? Here it is. I'm using more of it here. But anyway. Wow. Time gets away, and I hope I can upload it. I don't have a GoPro or anything. Maybe I should get one. I don't know. I don't even know what kind to get. And are they easy to use for making videos for... Oh, I bet they would be, though. I don't know. With YouTube. I don't know. All right. See, my fingers are very, very sticky now. Very gluey. Super gluey. You know what? Let's just go ahead and get another page here because this is just super sticky. And we'll just use this for something else. When a page gets too gluey, it's time to move on to something else. Oh, I forgot I had these too. Let me look in here. Ugh. Let's see what I've got. I love this little container. I bought it the other night. I think that'll look wonderful. Beautimous. And see, that's all Tim Holtz in there too. So just let you see that, yeah. I like Tim Holtz. Good gosh. I know what I'm trying to say. It's just my tongue is tied. I don't know why. I have no idea. I don't know how long this video will go, but it's good to use up your, well, I'm finding anyway. Ew. Well, that's just gross. Snotty glue that just plop. Oh my goodness. Everything is sticking to that. Go. Go. And no, I don't sell close to my heart either. I'm not a representative for that. So I know you see that on there, but no, it is not. I am not. That'll look. That'll be okay right there, I think. I have to work fast anyway because, or a little bit faster because I have carpal tunnel in both my hands. And I can feel my hands wanting to fall asleep. You know that tingling sensation you get just before your leg falls asleep? Well, I have that in my hands. I've had it for a number of years, so I just kind of take everything in stride. Why not, right? Well, what else you gonna do about it? I don't know. Oh, nuts. I don't like it when it gets stuck to the book. There we go. I don't really want to cover up my bird or anything over there. Let's see. See, here's some more of that. You could probably do that with eyeshadow too. You know, just do different things. Well, where was I going to put that? Oh, let's just put it there. No rhyme or reason. No rhyme or reason to the way I'm doing things. I do things very... Well, I usually like to have things straight, but that's okay if everything's not straight. I'm what you call a picture straightener. I don't like it when pictures are off, or that if they look a little bit crooked on the wall, I have to go and straighten it. So if you hear any sounds in the background, my husband's in the other room. I don't know if you can hear, I don't know. Let me think here. What else do I want? Here's some old writing from 1927. Wow. Let's just go ahead and put that in here. I feel like instead of using up my bits and bobs, I'm making more here. Who would have thought that one day, that person who wrote that letter to whoever it was, and then all these years later, would end up on somebody's scrapbooking page. What do you think of that? That's cool. Now, those sounds are from my chair. I have a funny chair that likes to make funny sounds. Let's see. I want... let me see what else I can find here. This is... That's really, really super old. I think that's a piece torn out of a early, was it 1900s or 1800s? You know, I never really thought about even doing any of this kind of stuff. I just kind of got hooked on making the junk journals by watching others' channels. Oh no, this is so delicate. Ooh. It does not want to come up. So part of that actually stayed. Oh. Oh, I don't want to cover that up. On the book. Let me do that very... So anyway, this is what we've done so far. Doesn't that look funky? Just... I said the word funky. F-U-N-K. Would it be Y? Anyway. I don't say the other word. Anyway, there you go. Since you can't see the entire, screen is what I'm trying to say, I guess. And I need to find some other things here. Don't really want any. What is this doing in here? I don't want that in here. This needs to go into my other drawer where I keep my crafting bags. I have some of this kind of paper, so I'm just going to tear. Really does not matter. Oh dear, maybe it does matter. Oh, for gosh sakes. I think it does. Kind of got wild and woolly with my tear on that one, I think. Let's see, this is off camera, but now it's on camera, isn't it? More or less. This is kind of how I have to do this. But you cannot see where I'm gluing, but I am gluing on top of a really old book. That it will probably become pockets and whatnot. Let's see, you still can't see that. Ugh. Mercy. See if I can get that glued down. There, I think I did that. Okay, so I'll try to get this more in view here. We have to be a little bit more creative here, I guess, with our doing stuff here. Yeah, I think that'll look okay. I guess when I start working on something, I get real quiet. I don't mean to be quiet, but that just happens at times. It's like I'm already tired of winter and I'm already ready for spring. Don't really, you know, I don't know. It's just kind of how I'm feeling, I guess. Oh, let's just tear that too. Try not to go off camera too much. I do need to kind of see. I don't want to cut off that 1927 either, so I don't really measure, I just tear. Put that over there. Yeah, I think that'll look okay. Oh my goodness. I probably should stop this video and then just finish this. And then I can show you the different tags that I make with this. think I'm going to have to stop this video. But anyway, I wanted to show you my idea for doing different things, different mixed media with using lipstick of all things. Instead of, I mean, especially if you don't have, say, like Tim Holtz, you know. And I'm not saying go out and buy expensive lipstick either, or it doesn't have to be Avon, but if you happen to have, you know, something from Avon and you're not liking it or whatever, I would, you know, test it on something first and just sort of get a feel for it. If you don't like it, then you know, you don't have to use it. It's just something I wanted to try, and I thought I would share it with you all. So, yeah, I think it's, that's kind of cool there. This is from a really old envelope from the 20s. I believe, yeah. I like this little tool. This kind of helps get this up from my book here. Alrighty, well, I'm going to put down this last piece. Of course, I've got some other areas where I need to glue some stuff down, pieces down. But anyway, in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. There. See, it's just very random what I'm doing. Kind of give you an overview of what this kind of looks like. Nothing straight, nothing, you know, for someone like me who has to have things straight, this is very oddly laid out, but that's okay. Because it's just going to be tags and different things. Alrighty, well, until my next video, I'll say bye for now. And thanks again for visiting, and please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again. Bye-bye.